Episode 56 GY August 7, 2023. Seeing a wood fire orange flame through a glass door is like seeing a wild animal in a zoo. Photographs. 1. Blue LED lights in a garden seem like fireflies. 2. Real blue living firefly lights in a garden. 3. A real firefly in a garden. And 4. Blue lights on an electric range mimicking the blue flames of natural gas burning when the electric burner is turned on. Seeing a wood fire orange flame through a glass door is like seeing a wild animal in a zoo. The aesthetics of the modern, but polluting wood stove. Look for fireflies in a garden you create to attract them instead. Do wood burners have aesthetic reasons for creating polluting wood fires? It is hard for near neighbors of indoor residential wood burners to believe this, or to feel this is true. Aesthetics is not the first thing that comes to the mind of near neighbors of indoor residential wood burners, as the near neighbors deal with the stinging eyes and coughing that they and their families endure in their yards and infiltrating their homes from particulate emissions coming out of the stacks of wood burners. Aesthetics are also not a good enough reason to endure the CO2 emitted by wood burning, which hastens climate change. Wood burning emits more CO2 and PM2.5 than the fossil fuel coal burning, and wood burning emits 450 times the PM2.5 as the fossil fuel natural gas burning. Wood burning is 90% PM2.5, particulate matter of 2.5 micrometer size, the perfect size to infiltrate the human lung, causing a cascade of human health problems and early deaths. The cleanest wood burners in the United Kingdom, eco-design stoves on July 22, 2023 were unapproved by the Mayor of London, England, because eco-design stoves and other indoor residential wood stoves across the United Kingdom produce the largest percentage of the PM2.5 pollution in the United Kingdom, surpassing PM2.5 from traffic. But could one argument against indoor residential wood burning be as simple as the aesthetics that wood burners often cite as the reason for wood burning? It isn't an aesthetic experience, and it doesn't look pretty from the outside, when near neighbors of an indoor residential wood burners look at stack emissions. But is wood burning seen through a glass door pretty to the wood burner? Can LED lights replace indoor residential wood burning because they can mimic the aesthetic experience? Looking at an orange flame while heating your home, as is possible with wood burning today, is a new phenomenon. Traditionally, wood stoves had heavy metal doors, in order to keep the heat inside the stove and not randomly leak it into the room, along with pollutants randomly leaking into the home through decorative glass doors on the wood stove. But today, eco-design wood stoves as well as US-certified wood stoves prominently feature glass doors so wood burners can look at the orange flames. Glass doors create even more inefficient heating than if the traditional heavy metal doors tightly closed were used. This is not a suggestion to sell more traditional wood stoves with heavy, efficiently sealed metal doors. The emissions escaping through the stack and into the yards of near neighbors would be barely changed by using traditional heavy metal doors obscuring the orange flame from the eyes of wood burners, and traditional wood stoves would still be highly polluting. This is a recognition that the aesthetics argument for wood burning is a real phenomenon. An orange flame through a glass door could be thought of as pretty. The blue flame of a 450 times less polluting gas stove could also be thought of as pretty. These orange and blue flames primarily are only ugly in the effects that they have ultimately on human health and the health of the planet. But can this orange flame or this blue flame be mimicked and provided to certain householders who would like the added effect, as a purely aesthetic service, added to, say, an electric stove or a heat pump? Yes, it's already been done. The reaction of many near neighbors of polluting indoor wood burning is that moving, animated fireplace graphics added to the front of some heat pumps, for an added fee, is true to the look of the orange flames wood burners see through the glass doors of their modern, but polluting wood stoves. This writer's reaction to seeing the blue flame of a natural gas burner, mimicked by LED or other electric lights, when the burners of some electric ranges are turned on, is that lights mimicking natural gas flames are actually of a pretty, soothing, blue color, and, as an added practicality measure, serve as a nifty safety reminder that an electric burner is turned on. For near neighbors who shudder when being reminded by the eye-stinging, throat-catching pollution of wood stoves when the indoor residential wood burners view the orange flame of wood burning under any circumstances, real or mimicked, it is hard to view wood burning as an aesthetic experience. But like viewing a trapped but beautiful wild animal in a zoo, to some it is a captured experience which becomes a habit. Fortunately, indoor residential wood burning is not a habit like cigarette smoking, driven by physical addiction to nicotine. The habit of wood burning can be easily broken. Wood burning is not a habit driven by physical addiction, and looking at the orange flame when wood burning for residential heat is not a tradition. We must be reminded of that. Traditional wood stoves were a last resort in the past for home heating, and wood burning in the home shortened human lives because of the polluting nature of burning wood. We have alternatives now, such as heat pumps that work at temperatures down to 40 degrees below zero. If those heat pumps can be decorated by animated orange flames to please those who use the heat pumps, in a transition to clean home heating, former indoor wood burners can buy one of those heat pumps at a slight extra cost. There are government and charitable incentives now for exchange of wood stoves for heat pumps. There is the federal government's Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, LIHEAP, program and other government programs funded by the Inflation Reduction Act for indigent wood burners to use to transition to heat pumps. Look for fireflies in your garden, fireflies which you attract by growing flowers rather than corralling fireflies into your life. The natural flame of the firefly may be blue, not orange, but it is beautiful. Seeing a natural forest and knowing that when it is alive it is creating clean oxygen for you to breathe is also beautiful. Emails of 10 Assistant Attorney Generals preparing to sue the EPA to provide clarity for indoor residential wood stove manufacturers, vendors, and users. Instead, the Assistant Attorneys General should ask for a complaint-based system in place of the failed wood stove certification program. The states involved are Alaska, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Vermont, and Washington, as well as the Puget Sound Clean Air Agency. Contact emails for the 10 Assistant or Deputy Attorney Generals and a General Counsel are cody.doig@alaska.gov Alaska Senior Assistant Attorney General email, Cody Doig. jason.james@ilag.gov Illinois Assistant Attorney General email, Jason James. Goldstein@oag.state.md.us Maryland Special Assistant Attorney General email, Stephen Goldstein. Turner.smith@mass.gov Massachusetts Assistant Attorney General email, Turner Smith. Peter.Serto@ag.state.mn.us Minnesota Special Assistant Attorney General email, Peter Serto. Lisa.Morelli@law.njoag.gov New Jersey Deputy Attorney General email, Lisa Morelli. Nicholas.Batino@ag.newyork.gov New York Assistant Attorney General email, Nicholas Batino. Paul.Garahan@doj.state.or.us Oregon Attorney in Charge email, Paul Garahan, one of 2 or attorneys. Steve.Novick@doj.state.or.us Oregon Special Assistant Attorney General email, Steve Novick, one of 2 or attorneys. Nick.Persampieri@vermont.gov Vermont Assistant Attorney General email, Nick Persampieri. Caroline.Kress@atg.wa.gov Washington Assistant Attorney General email, Caroline Kress. Jennifer.Cleanair.gov General Counsel, Puget Sound Clean Air Agency, Jennifer A. Dold. A new icon has been added to the RAWSEP President's website, which is now the nearest right icon. The icon is an ask that has already been described in episodes 56 GB, description of the parties who should be at the table when deciding on safe wood stove emission limits and fenceline measurements, rather than wood stove certification, and emails to contact 10 Deputy or Assistant Attorney Generals and 1 General Counsel. Those PDFs are included at the icon link. Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, see https://rawsepresidents.wordpress.com and click on the nearest right icon for the ask. Contact 10 Attorneys General https://rawsepresident.wordpress.com/ Please contact Attorneys General about August suit versus EPA asking for certainty for wood stove users. RAWSEP asks for complaint-based system based on PM monitor data exceeding EP/ to the right of that Barbie goes to the dating game https://rawsepresidents.wordpress.com. 1 Barbie goes to the dating game / to the right of that cookies that may contain rocks are recalled https://rawsepresidents.wordpress.com/ cookies that may contain rocks are recalled to the right of that the fox owns the forest card game https://rawsepresidents.wordpress.com/ the fox owns the forest card game TBA. Then to the right of that, the latest months, August and July 2023, of PDFs of articles with URLs to search on https://rawsepresidents.wordpress.com/ 1-August-2023-PDFs-of-URLs. and https://rossepresidents.wordpress.com/1-july-2023-pdfs-of-urls to the right of that, stickers to hand out for RAWSEP, games such as 1, Bingo for RAWSEP, 2, Crosswords for RAWSEP 3, Endwood Smoke Jeopardy 4, PM2.5 Free Monopoly and Endwood Smoke Monopoly 5, vending machines for PM2.5 monitors, and icon links to 30-minute YouTube videos and Spotify podcasts as well as podcasts.google.com, Castbox and Pocket Cast. Pocket Cast is only free on the phone app. Pocket Cast works on Apple phones, and, below those icons, icon links to monthly URLs of PDFs from June 2023 to May 2022.